In the late Cretaceous period of North America, there existed a herbivorous dinosaur that is arguably more famous than any other dino, the mighty Triceratops. This three-horned giant was a true Cretaceous superstar, appearing in movies, TV shows, and even cereal boxes. And while we all pretty much know the basics of this dino by now, recent discoveries are painting a much more complete and surprisingly dramatic picture of what life was like for these dinos in the prehistoric world. So let's dig into the truth about Triceratops. Okay, so we all know the basics of this dino. It had three horns on its head, a tail as long as a bus, and a beak like a giant frickin' chicken. But what did it actually do with those sick chopstick things? Well, paleontologists used to think that Triceratops was basically just a plant-eating doofus that spent its time looking for yummy plants and getting ganked by T-Rex. But new research suggests that these dinos may have been more active at night and had a more varied diet than previously thought. Some scientists even speculate that they were social animals who hung out in groups for protection. Just imagine a herd of these guys thundering through the underbrush, their three horns held high in the air. Kinda scary, right? But what would a Triceratops do if it encountered one of the Cretaceous's most fearsome predators, the T-Rex? Well, some scientists speculate that the T-Rex's favorite hunting grounds were near rivers and streams where the Triceratops came to drink. But the three-horned dinos weren't totally defenseless. In fact, they may have used their horns to slash at the T-Rex's legs, giving them an advantage in battle. Plus, the T-Rex's arms were like literally 2 inches long, so they probably couldn't even touch the face of a Triceratops, making it even more difficult to bring down these massive beasts. Okay, moving on. One of the most interesting recent discoveries about Triceratops is a perfectly preserved skull that was found in Montana in 2019. This dino was only 15 years old when it died, and its skull is so well preserved that you can still see the texture of its brain. Scientists are still analyzing the brain to learn more about how it functioned, but they've already noticed that it's much larger than the brains of other dinosaurs. This could mean that Triceratops were more intelligent than we thought, and maybe even capable of complex social interactions. So the next time you see a Triceratops, remember that it wasn't just a big, dumb plant eater. It was a fierce predator that used its horns to slash and stab its prey. It was also a highly intelligent animal with a complex social life. And who knows, maybe it was even a nocturnal beast that hunted in the darkness. Triceratops may be extinct, but thanks to new discoveries, these dinos are more alive than ever. Hey, did you learn nothing? Okay, do you love dinosaurs? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more prehistoric awfulness.